It's Sebastian Bach right here on your classic metal show, and that's called Wishin'. And we want to thank Muttley or Precious Pup or Sebastian for being a part of the classic metal show.
Boy, oh boy, holy echo, huh?
Dude, what was he laughing about? Everything he said was laugh, laugh, laugh. It wasn't funny.
Dude, when you smoke a lot of weed, everything's a little bit funnier.
All right. Well, during your interview, I was reading the chat room and I was recalling some of my childhood.
Okay.
And you've got your choice.
All right.
Does Sebastian Bach sound more like Precious Pup? Or does he sound more like Muttley?
Is there a difference? I think it's the same laugh.
It is. But it's two different cartoons. One's called Precious Pup, and the other one's called Muttley.
It sounds exactly the same. I think they're both called Sebastian.
Right. So I think if anybody wanted to take the time, excuse me, you take the Sebastian Bach interview, every time he laughs, you just insert this.
He was definitely jovial tonight.
Yes, he was.
Very jovial.
See, now, Demon said she was recounting as Muttley, and for me personally, it was Precious Pup.
Now, what was Precious? I remember Muttley. I don't remember Precious Pup.
Well, that must have been earlier because that was from my childhood, was Precious Pup.
That was a cartoon, or
yes,
is that part of another
it's a cartoon, Precious Pup.
I don't remember Precious Pup.
That's
You're not that much older than me.
Well, I'm a few years. I got a couple years on you, but regardless, Precious Pup.
Okay, Precious Pup.
Yep, Hanna-Barbera.
Okay, and I'm sure that the other one was Hanna-Barbera as well, so it's the same laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So that's all I could think of when when I heard Sebastian, laughing at his own jokes.
Yeah. So what'd you think? You know what cracked me up most about that interview, since we're talking about funny stuff? I always like when these guys do the whole the bass player, the guitar player.
He can't call them out by name. He has to just
can't say Rachel Bolan. Got to say the bass player.
The bass player.
Really?
You can't dignify them by, calling them out by name.
Yeah. I mean, stop it. Maybe that's part of the problem.
That would be like Don saying, I haven't talked to our former guitarist in years.
The guitarist from Lynch Mob. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
Right. It's just juvenile.
Metal Demon. Yeah, he forgot his name.
Yeah, okay.
Somehow I doubt that.
I haven't spoken with the bass player
in 17 years.
Yeah. That would be just like Jeff Tate saying, I haven't spoken to that drummer guy that I used to spit on.
Yeah. I haven't spoken to him in 2 years. Dude, what do you think of do you think that there's ever, I always wonder this, do you think there ever will be a reunion with those guys?
I'm going to call it and say there is going to be.
I think there will be too.
I think there will be.
And I don't think it'll do dick.
No, I don't. I think it's too late. I think that window is already, that window of time is already closed.
You know when that would have been great and it would have probably put them back into the big time was like right when the first Rocklahoma hit.
Probably.
Because they would have headlined it and they would have been great.
Sure.
But now, I mean, where are they going to play? M3?
At this point, it's kind of too little too late.
Yeah, I just don't see that they would have a big market for it. I would go. Won't lie, I would go. I mean, hell, I've gone and seen Sebastian. I went as recently as a couple months ago and saw Fake Skid Row.
Mm-hmm.
But, enjoyed it. But, yeah, I think you're right. That ship has sailed a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. By the way, did you happen to listen to that new Skid Row?
No, actually, I was actually just thinking that maybe we ought to play a track or play some of it anyway, and maybe comment a little bit.
Sure, I love it.
Now you heard it, and I just got it today.
Okay.
And I have not had the time to listen to it yet.
Sure.
But you say that you're pretty pleased with it, given the last two releases, Thick Skin and RPM.
Yeah, both of those sucked a dick.
To say the least.
Dude, they were horrible. To be fair, there was like one or two good songs on each of those albums, or discs, or whatever we're calling them today. But yeah, this new EP, it's called what? United World Rebellion Chapter 1.
Right.
5 tunes. They don't all smoke, but they're all real good. And Johnny Solinger sounds really good in the band. And he doesn't sound like Sebastian. I mean, it does sound like he's channeling a little bit of Sebastian Bach isms on the first 2 cuts. One of the cuts sounds like a Bon Jovi track, but overall, it's just solid, man. For the first time from that band, it's almost like they figured out that all their experimental bullshit with country and punk and all that, no one wants to hear it. They just want to hear the Skid Row sound.
Right.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I didn't think that either of those 2 records was ruined by Johnny. I thought it was ruined by the band.
I agree. The overall, what they were attempting to do there was the downfall. It wasn't because Johnny sucked. It wasn't as if they sounded like traditional Skid Row with a horrible singer. It was just that the whole direction was not what you were expecting Skid Row. Yeah,
exactly. And now this new EP, in my eyes, and I could be wrong, but in my eyes, this new EP is what you expect from Skid Row. New singer and all.
Right, exactly. Now, what was my question? There was something I was going to ask you. Oh, do you realize that when you and Kurgan went to see the fake Skid Row at the Akron Civic Theater, that you did that prior to your 2.5-year hiatus from the show?
Oh, was that before I came back?
That was before you left.
No.
Yes.
No, that was recently.
No, dude.
Yeah, it was. That was after my divorce.
No. I'm talking about when you took video.
What?
What?
That was in like August.
Oh, really? Was it that? Okay. See, I'm losing track of time now.
Dude,
This is when you first came back?
Yeah, it was me, Wardlaw, and
Kurgan. Okay.
Yeah, that was in August.
Oh, I'm thinking this was...
It might have been right before I came back on the show, maybe.
Okay.
It was like in July or August, but
right.
it was recent.
See, I'm losing track of time now. Because I was thinking that was like one of the last things that you did prior to leaving.
No, that one's fairly recent.
Oh, okay. Now, they did like 1 or 2 songs during that set from their new stuff, right?
Yeah, they did New Generation and Thick as the Skin.
Right. Now, this new stuff you say is pretty good.
I like it. I like especially the first 2 songs. The I forget what the first one's called, but then the other one, Let's Go.
Well, we got Get Up, Kings of Demolition.
Kings of Demolition and Let's Go are the two really good ones. And Let's Go has really stupid lyrics. I mean, I was talking to Dominic from Maximum Threshold during the week. We were talking about this record, and we both agreed that any song that uses the word gasoline in it is fucking played as far as lyrics.
Gasoline, okay.
Gasoline is a played lyric if ever there was one.
Right.
But I don't care. The song still kicks ass, man. It's just an ass kicker, old school Skid Row style. I like it.
Well, let me play a little bit of this.
All right, go ahead.
Power
Like or not like?
I like it, but I'm going to say, unfortunately,
Yeah.
they used the fucky effect on his voice.
I know. Everybody with that stupid...
They use the fucky effect.
Yep.
I hate it when they do that.
I do hate it.
But everybody does it.
Yeah, everybody wants that. That's the current effect.
You know what? Somewhere down the road, I don't know if it'll be sooner or later. I'm gonna try to. In fact, I'm gonna see Don next week or this week. I'm gonna see if he can hook us up with Win Davis.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him about that.
Why don't you ask Don about it? He's got to fucking approve these songs with that shit on his voice.
So I'm gonna find out what is it with that effect.
Yeah, why is everybody using that shit? Is it just masking that they can't sing or what?
Do they? What would you call that? Would you call that the bullhorn effect or what?
I tend to go with fucky.
I know, but in reality, not our own little.
Yeah, I'm sure it's some sort of a bullhorn type of a thing. You know, look, vocals are great with some reverb on them to give them a little bit of depth.
Right.
But fucking making it sound like you're singing through a goddamn Dixie cup is fucking terrible.
I agree. Or you're like singing through a kazoo.
Or as Metal Demon says, the faggot sucks dick effect.
I prefer the fucky effect.
I like Jackal 1, the Thayer effect.
But they always got to put that stupid effect on everything.
Yeah, not digging the effect, but I like... Tell me you don't like...
I like the energy.
That is something that has been sadly missing from Skid Row for a while.
Sure.
And I like it.
Yeah, I do too. It's got a lot of energy to it. It's not... It doesn't drag at all.
No.
Now, did you say Kings of Demolition is good?
That's the single, Kings of Demolition. That's the first one that they're releasing.
And that's a Skid Row sounding song?
Yeah.
All right, let's play a little bit of that.
The bullet and the Bible we'd offended with. You can't believe what you've been told. No such thing as zombies or an alien apocalypse. We got the matters in control.
Monkey Business.
No, wrong. Chain Gang.
Chain Gang.
That is definitely the same riff from Chain Gang.
Okay. Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
I file Let's Go in the same category as One Day at a Time by Tesla. It almost sounds like the same song to me. It's up tempo. Let's try to do a fast song, but it's got kind of a sing-songy lyrics and a kind of a just trite melody to it. Not to use a bad word with trite.
What album is that off of Doghouse?
Forevermore, the last one.
Let me check this out real quick. Let's see how.
And they both had the fucky effect.
The fucky effect. Is that pretty accurate? Would you say that's an accurate description?
Yeah, I think so.
I
always just call it through the. I just call it the singing through a phone.
Right. Yeah, it's just disgusting.
And on that album, Tesla were playing guitar through a phone.
Right. And let me grab this song real quick, and let's find out if it does sound like that.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Forevermore. And what is it?
One Day at a Time.
Do you know the track on that by any chance?
I think it's 3.
3? Let's try this one out.
Wake up in the night, the nightmare comes alive. My heart is beating like a drum.
Is that the one?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
It wasn't coming through
All
the
right,
phone here.
let's play this one now.
Okay. Let me get my headphones.
right, that's that one here, and let's play this one.
I wake up in the night, the nightmare comes alive.
Goddamn, Doghouse, I think you're right.
Was I right?
That is pretty close.
Pretty damn close. Wow. What an ear.
I try.
Wow. Tom Weirman has nothing on you.
No, he don't. He just got the mansion and the fancy cars and all that shit.
Right. Wow, that's pretty damn close.
I qualify them both as old bands trying to sound young.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
And look, Tesla and Skid Row were two of my very, very favorite bands back in the early 90s.
Sure.
Love the hell out of those bands. Haven't heard the Skid Row EP yet, so I'm holding out some hope. And like Chris said, you know, even the last two albums had a couple decent songs on them. Thick Skin more so than the other one. But at least in Tesla's case, it's sad to hear what they've become. So I hope Skid Row. I hope, just for my own sake, that Skid Row at least comes out with something good.
Well, you hit it right on the head as far as I'm concerned about both of those songs almost sounding identical.
Well, it's kind of obvious to me, but hey, I'll take the credit where I can get it.
Sure.
I'd like to be known for something other than, you know, being the world's only Jeff Tate impersonator.
All right, well, we're going to play another Tesla, Skid Row song here off the new one, and we'll see what you think of that one.
All right.
Well, this one's called Kings of Demolition. Let's see what this one's like.
Hey, Neely,
I like the title.
have Living on a Chain Gang ready, too.
Oh,
Because I think that one is the same riff as Living on a Chain Gang.
Let me grab it before I even start this one. And
yeah. We'll let the expert Doghouse here, who is our song aficionado, we'll let him determine for himself what he thinks.
Sure. Let me grab it real quick. And before I even start this.
That's right.
Let's see here. Where is it? Let's see here. Living on a Chain Gang, you said?
Yeah, from Slave to the Grind.
All right. Let me grab it. Slave to the Grind.
It's like track 3.
Skid Row. Why, man?
It's 7.
Living on a Chain Gang? Is it?
Yeah, trust me, I wore that tape out as a kid.
Oh, come on. I know I have it.
Do we not have Slave to the Grind?
No, there it is. Living on a Chain Gang. Number 7. Mr. Doghouse has got it right.
That's right.
All right. Let's play the new one, Kings of Demolition, and then we'll play Living on a Chain Gang. Let's check this out.
All right.
The bullet and the Bible we'd offended with. You can't believe what you've been told. No such thing as zombies or an alien apocalypse. We've got the matters in control.
Now here's Living on a Chain Gang from Slave to the Grind.
Turn on the TV 'cause I got nowhere to go.
Holy shit.
Yep, same song.
Same tune, right?
I can see where you'd say that. But
Wow.
The
having
riff
heard
is
them
especially
both,
the same.
hearing them both back to back that way, do you think they're both? Do you think the new one is still so great?
Yeah, I do, because I don't care. I absolutely do not give a shit.
I mean, hearing the
They're
genuine
ripping
article next to the 22 years later imitation.
I'll take it, dude. If I've got to hear "I Remember You" punk version one more time, I'm gonna fucking rip my ear out of my head.
Good point.
You know, look, I don't care if they're ripping themselves off, and I don't care if it's not quite as good as it was in the past. It's better than what they've been doing, and it rocks and it's listenable.
Good point, and it's only probably going to be 5 songs, so it's what, $4.99 on Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. So it's worth having. I mean, if you're a Skid Row, I'm a Skid Row fan. I'm a fanboy. I won't make any bones about it. I am a total fanboy when it comes to Skid Row. One of my favorites from the 80s. Because they were not a hair band. They were fucking heavy. And to hear what they did with Skid Row has been just tragic. And yet, I'm such a dope, just like with Metallica, where I never let go. I always keep hoping for something decent to come back. This new EP, it's decent. It's not. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever, but it's certainly better than what they've done in a really long time.
You know what these bands are? They're like the relative that everybody has, the one relative that's just been a never-do-well and a disappointment, and you love them, but you just never expect really anything from them, but you always hope that one day that they'll, pull through.
They'll turn it around somehow.
That's me. I'm that guy.
They'll get their shit together.
I'm that guy, so I happily support other
In the
guys
meantime,
that
you
do
loan them money and stuff.
Right.
You loan them money and let them crash on your couch and shit.
Forever optimistic.
That's right.
Exactly.
All right, Doghouse.
That is all. Fuck you, pal.
Well, here we go. We got 2 comparisons that are very similar.
Right. You want to try Stitches?
But I agree with you, though, that it's better than what they've been putting out, even if it's a rehash, if you will.
Who cares? At least they're rehashing their own music.
I agree.
I'm all for it.
All right, let's take a listen to Stitches.
All right.
Kind of has a Sebastian-ish influence to it, for sure.
You still got the Sebastian or the Skid Row folder open?
Yeah, sure.
Play New Generation from Thick Skin.
Okay. Let me me see here.
We even have that shit album.
I think I have it.
You have that one?
Mm-hmm. Thick Skin, New Generation.
Yeah.
Where is it here?
It might be track 1.
It is track 1. Oh, boy. Holy shit. All right, that's New Generation from Thick Skin.
Right. Now, please, it just...
Wow. Holy smokes. Wow.
Look, they're not reinventing the wheel here.
Yeah, you could say that again. Now, when we had, who did we speak to when we had Skid Row on the show and we talked about the RPM?
Rachel, I think, or was it Snake?
No, it was Rachel, I think.
Yeah.
And we told him that one song sounded like Slade.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh no, man, that sounded like Slade." And we thought it sounded like Run, Run, Run Away.
Right.
Which one was that? Do you remember?
No, I don't. Dude, I don't remember that fucking terrible album.
Oh, I think it's when God Can't Wait.
Might be.
Let's take this one out. No. Yeah, it is.
That's what we say. Sometimes you've got to shovel shit to make a little pay. When we hear the whistle, we break the cage. To lead on to freedom when God can't wait. To lead on to freedom when God can't wait. God can't wait for sinners to come home. God can't wait for saints to stand alone. Fight the fight, and fighters like to fight. Bleed the blood to get you through the night.
Okay. And we said it sounded like Slade.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, like that isn't the same song, right?
It's totally the same.
I think we had Rachel on the show like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were busting his chops for that. And he was like, "No, dude, that doesn't even sound anything like it."
Yeah. Well, the good news is we will be having Skid Row. I've talked to their management this week, and they will be on the show shortly as well. So we'll have a chance to maybe play these songs back to back.
Oh, my God.
I think that's what we should do, too, is if we have either Rachel or Snake, we should play the pieces back to back and see what they say. What do you think?
They'll never want to do the show again.
Okay. So
Look at Sheer Tab, the Dropkick Neelys.
Well, you don't think that they could handle that?
Oh, they can. I know they can. I'm just
those guys will throw it right back at us.
sure.
They're not fucking soft.
Oh, I know. I just think it's funny that they just don't have anything original.
Well, they're not really a band anymore.
Apparently not.
I mean, they play their gigs, but I mean, they're not hanging really. I mean, Snake especially, he's never with the band.
No,
except
because
they have gigs.
he works for Doc McGee now.
Well, and he's the manager for Down as well, so he's out with Philip Anselmo touring the world with that project.
Right.
So I don't know, but I do like the EP. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, it's got a lot of energy, and I guess compared to the last two dog turds, you would be excited about that and go, wow, I'm glad to see that they're kind of back on track in some respect.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to play the other two songs? Or
Sure,
no,
we'll just give a little
right,
snippet.
little taste.
Sure, why not? Besides, we need a good segment for the Spreaker.
That's right.
All right, what are we playing here? Get Up?
Try Get Up.
Okay. This, of course, is Skid Row from United World Rebellion. Is it part 1?
Chapter 1.
Oh, chapter 1. All right.
This is going to be a 3-parter.
All right, this is Get Up. Is this Radiohead?
Well, the funny part with this one is, tell me if the vocals in the chorus don't sound like it's John Bon Jovi singing.
Okay.
Indecisions being total wars. Every religion has its drunkards.
This almost sounds like Tool.
Yeah, it does. This one's a little weird. This wasn't the one with the Bon Jovi either. It's the other one.
This almost sounds like Maynard Keenan or something.
Yeah, this one's a little kind of odd.
It's got that dark, industrial Tool sound to it.
Yeah.
Not digging it.
Oh, you don't like it?
Eh.
All right, we'll skip it. Go to the other one.
All right. The next one is called This Is Killing Me.
I think this is the one with this is the last one we got. So this is the one with the Bon Jovi chorus in it.
Oh, okay. Woke up to the sound of falling rain.
Exactly.
The wind would whisper and I'd think of you.
The worst of times collide. The best is left behind. Things we shouldn't see. Taking liberties. Hung on every word. Some I've never heard. The love there was to be. This is killing me.
Yes, it's definitely very Bon Jovi-ish.
Keep going to the chorus, though. The chorus, I swear it sounds like it's John singing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is killing me. This is killing me. Yeah, this is killing me. Mistaken leap of faith that's fallen out of place, disguised as unity. The unseen injury, slamming of the door. It calls a dog to war. What is and what shall be. Yeah, this is killing me. This is killing me. This is killing me. Got the skill to watch it bleed, but underneath, this is killing me.
Yeah, it definitely has that whole Dead or Alive thing sound to it.
It does. Doesn't that sound like Bon Jovi singing?
Or Blaze of Glory. It's got that whole Blaze of Glory thing going on.
Too funny, huh?
Yep, very much, but they are from New Jersey.
Yeah, they're all one big happy family, aren't they?
Yeah, except for Johnny. I think he's from Texas, though.
Well, I'm sure he's relocated at this point.
Wow, that's a tough listen. Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, guess what? Another Latter-day Tesla reference.
Okay.
Play the intro to that and play Caught in a Dream.
I'm caught up in a dream.
All right, let me check that one out here real quick.
That's on Into the Now, I believe, right?
Right. That was a really good record, though.
Yeah, I like that record.
Okay, I like it more now than I did back at the time, but I still can't deal with that whole world sharing one big kiss line.
I agree. Let's listen to Caught in a Dream. Just a little bit slower, but about the same.
If you can imagine this, the whole world sharing one big kiss. These are thoughts all through my brain that I daydream every day. I'm alive and well. Right now, I'm alive, I'm feeling well.
All right, that's Tesla Caught in a Dream, and this is the new Skid Row, This Is Killing Me. Wow. Damn, Doghouse, you got some good ears.
Shit, it just jumped right out at me, man.
Holy smokes. East Coast taking cue from the West Coast.
Now, when I do hear this shit, it's never gonna be as good as Chris heard it, because I've already picked out all these songs. It sounds like.
Well, you know what? When we get Rachel or Snake or whomever it is from the band, we're gonna play all these tunes for them.
Absolutely, we're going to do that.
That's gonna be even more fun than the Jeff Tate interview.
Well, let's not get carried away.
Are you gonna ask Tate about the thing?
Well, I'm wondering if Jeff Tate is going to be interviewed by Neeley, Chris, and the real Jeff Tate. That's my thoughts.
I know we tried to do that for the American Soldier just right before you left the show, Chris.
Right.
And he said he didn't want to take calls.
Well, maybe
Maybe we'll just make you third mic.